So step one of syncing your grades between Canvas and PowerSchool, I'm going to start in PowerSchool. So I'm in Power Teacher Pro, and I'm going to come over here on the left-hand side, and I'm going to choose grading, and I'm going to go to categories. So you need to make sure that you have your categories set up here before we go into Canvas. So you will probably have some default ones like homework, test, projects. These four you'll have, right? Test, project, classwork, quizzes. And with this little building, that means the district is creating them for you, and you can't delete them, but you can make them inactive if you don't want them. So to make one of these categories inactive, you just come over here to the little edit pencil, and then you can click the status right here, active or inactive. One thing you need to know about Power Teacher categories. So I've been using Power Teacher for, I don't know, decades. Once you create an assignment and link it to that category, you can never delete that category. So you'll see that I have all of these that I have changed over the years, which is fine to have them there. I just usually, if I've changed my mind from year to year, as we do, I just usually make them inactive, and then I can click this little button up here and it'll hide all the ones except for the ones that I'm using. Okay, so all you have to do is create the categories. If you are a teacher that is teaching the same class you did last year and you're not changing any categories, then you should be all good to go here. If you are someone who has a new prep or you're new to the district, make sure you have your categories set up the way you want here in Power Teacher Pro, and you just have to have them named. If you're going to weight them or anything like that, you don't have to do that now, but just make sure you have the category set up. That's step one. This process is in Canvas. So I'm on my home page in Canvas. I'm going to navigate to assignments. And once in assignments, you will probably have something that looks like this. You probably won't have imported assignments, but you have to have at least one what we call assignment group in Canvas for Canvas to work. And so you can rename this and you can add as many groups as you want. So one thing I want you to know is if you're syncing across, we have two different platforms. We have Canvas and we have PowerSchool. So Canvas we have this group, this name called assignment groups, and they're sort of like the same things as categories in PowerSchool. So the categories that we set up in PowerSchool, similar thing is going to happen in Canvas, but they're called something different. They're called assignment groups. So what you're going to need to do in Canvas is you're going to need an assignment group for each of those categories. You can name them the exact same thing. That's what I'm going to do. You don't have to name them the exact same thing. So I'm just going to start by taking this assignments and renaming it. So I'm going to hit the little snowman. I'm going to just hit edit, and I'm going to say essential task. And then I'm just going to make my next one. So I'm going to make another group. This is what would be called category in PowerSchool. I'm going to hit plus group. I'm going to say support tasks. And then I have one more that I want. So I'm going to come up here again and click group, and I'm going to hit final score, and I'm going to hit save. So now, and if I want to rearrange these, I can. Like I'm just going to put in imported assignments. I can make as many groups as I want, right? So I might come up here and I might just have assignments just as sort of a placeholder. I can have as many of these as I want, all right? But going back through, step one is to create your categories in PowerSchool and to create your assignment groups in Canvas.